Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez Williams, and I am going to make my sweet and hot cereal, like hot cereal, like oatmeal type hot cereal, not spicy hot. Tell me if you like hot cereal, put like it in the comments. If you could leave it, put leave it. If you don't know, put don't know in the comments. You're gonna wanna try this if you like hot cereal. Or if you don't know, you're gonna wanna try it to see if you might like it. So we're gonna start with this is like a high protein, low carb, and great fiber as well. And it even has vegetables in it, a cereal with vegetables. So I have 1 tablespoon of butter that I'm gonna start to melt, and then I chopped up 10 pecans and 10 almonds. These are natural, no salt, and you could use ones with have like some just pecans and almonds and with just sea salt, but I just use the natural ones. And then we're just gonna mix this. We're gonna melt the butter and mix this around, and I'm gonna add one other ingredient after the butter gets melted, and then we're gonna add a few other things, including cauliflower rice. So tell me where you're watching from. I would love to say hi. Tell me something that has been good in your day today. I would love to hear it. Let's celebrate together something good. I always like to find and identify the good, because when we can focus on the good, the more good happens, and also it helps us to manage the lowlights, which lowlights are fine too. But what's been a highlight in your day? Tell me in the comments. We're having leftovers for dinner tonight, so I wanted to make this as an additional. It could either be my breakfast tomorrow, it might be a few bites for dinner, I don't know. I'm gonna have the leftovers, I think, but I might put this into a container and have it ready for my breakfast in the morning, and ready to eat as my breakfast, because I eat breakfast or make my fasting less time on the weekends, less hours. This is almost mixed, or almost melted, not quite, which is great. It's letting it get kind of toasted. The almonds getting toasted, and this is like hot cereal maximized nutrition, like nutrient dense hot cereal, and it's sweet. So we're gonna add some allulose to it to sweeten it. You could add stevia or erythritol, monk fruit, but I'm gonna use brown allulose. So I'm going to use a tablespoon of allulose, of brown allulose, which is Swerve now uses brown allulose. This is Swerve brown. And you could use, you could add more to taste after that, but I'm gonna start with just 1 tablespoon. And you could even add like maple extract if you want yours to be like maple and brown sugar taste. I love that. I don't think I have any, actually I don't know if I have any maple right now. But this, now we're going to mix with our nuts and our butter to make them kind of that sweet and crunchy deliciousness of like nuttiness that's with sweet. I don't know. The ones that are like roasted and toasted on the street, that's what it reminds me of, this kind of combination. And then to this, we are going to add our coconut. So we're going to use 3 tablespoons of coconut. 3 tablespoons of coconut. So there is 3. And then we're going to use 2 tablespoons of flax meal. 2 tablespoons of flax meal. And actually, I'm going to wait to add that one. Well, I probably could have waited. I was going to maybe add it. It's okay. This will work fine. It's like toasted coconut, which is also good. I'm going to wait to add my flax meal, though. And I just have 3 more ingredients to add. And then we're almost done. And then you can portion this out. You could eat it for your breakfast. You could eat it as a snack. You could eat it as a dessert. I mean, there's so many ways you could eat it. You could eat it as your lunch to break your fast. So many ways. And you could portion it and do not all of it. It's pretty filling, but it also, you could probably do 2 portions out of this. But everyone's body is different. So now we have cauliflower rice that's already cooked. And I squeezed out as much of the water as I could, and we're gonna use 1 cup. So it's like concentrated cauliflower rice because it's already been squeezed, it's cooked, and then the water's been squeezed out. So 1 cup of cauliflower rice. You get your veggies in this breakfast or in this cereal, this hot cereal. You get your veggies. So I want to mix it well with all of these nuts and coconut and butter. I want to make sure I'm getting it well combined. There's so much goodness in here, and it's got to like really combine. This might be the wrong type of pan, I don't know. Maybe I need to use like a soup pan, a small soup pan to make it easier to mix. Okay, now we're gonna add our flax meal. And this is 2 tablespoons of flax meal. Ooh. I got some a little bit outside of the pot or pan. And this adds another like aspect of like grain feeling to it. One idea I just had, and I hadn't ever thought of this before, is to blend this and make it into like a cream of wheat type cereal. I think actually that might be really good. I might need to try that. The last thing for this is a 1/4 cup of water, and you're going to now just let it cook and mix it occasionally until the liquid is like combined. So it's not going to be a very long time, but you do want it to cook with the coconut. The cauliflower rice is already cooked, so it's really just heating together the coconut and the flax meal. So we're making a hot cereal that's sweet. So it's kind of like a oatmeal type cereal, that type of consistency. I'll show you in a second. And we have 1 more ingredient to add, and this one is to taste. And you could actually leave it out if you want to. And that is cinnamon. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. It smells really good. So we're going to add some cinnamon now. And again, this is to taste. So you can add taste. And I like cinnamon, so I'm going to do it like this. Oh, I have 1 more ingredient, which is fine. It will go well right here. That is 1 beaten egg. I almost forgot the next ingredient, the last ingredient. It's over here. So 1 beaten egg. As soon as this pours in, then you're going to mix it around so that you can get it well combined. And it doesn't create like an omelet right away. You want it to be mixed in and just help create consistency and extra like body to the cereal and extra protein and healthy fat. So the more that you kind of move it around, the less clumps of egg that you're going to get, and the more it's just well combined into the cereal itself. So it may be the first part, I guess it could be easiest to do this in either a little bit bigger of a frying pan or to do it in a soup pot. So now I just want to keep moving it around until my egg is cooked and everything is well combined. And I'll show you the consistency. Well, you can see that it's almost like a porridge. I don't know, is porridge thicker than oatmeal? Or is oatmeal thicker than porridge, or are they the same thing? I only grew up having oatmeal or cream of wheat. I've only had oatmeal or cream of wheat, but I am going to try to blend this and see how that might be too after I have cooked it. Not all of it. I'm going to do some of it so you can see that too, and I'll show you later in a reel. So this is done. I'm just going to cook it for maybe like 3 more minutes. It won't take long for the egg to be cooked through, but I want to make sure that it's cooked. And that's it. That's the recipe. Make sure you try it. Great way to break your fast, to have breakfast. and feel really good about what you're eating. And lots of nutrients, lots of protein, lots of healthy fat. And you could also add some pink salt, like pinches of pink salt to it if you need to. That would be to taste. And that's it. Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you closer. Yum! So good. All right, have a wonderful night. From my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world.